I've been wanting to make this video for over a year now. But just to start off, if you found this video and you're here right now, you're not alone. And I know it gets played out. You're not alone. I understand all this stuff. Everybody wants to tell you they've been there, they know what you're going through, and I get that. This video ain't about me preaching to you. This video is about us. See, I know in a dark time to lose a loved one, it's confusing. You start questioning a lot of things, what you believe in, what's worth it, what's not real, what's not real. But just the fact that you came to this video and I'm making this video, even if it's just one person that watches this video, you realize we're not alone, right? Like, it's us right now. Losing a loved one, it's hard, man. Like I said, I've been trying to make this video for over a year. I've been trying to think about what's the best thing to say, what's the right thing to say, what's the best time, what's the best place. And I never found that. I don't even think I was ready myself to make this video. But I know a lot of things are probably going through your head right now. There's a lot of questions and a lot of emotions, man. And it's not bad to feel emotions. Like, I think emotions are really slept on most of the time, man. Like, losing a loved one, I mean, it fucking hurts, man. And we're not gonna sugarcoat anything. So just, if you want to continue this video, I hope you do, and I'm here for you. But I just want you to know we're not gonna sugarcoat anything. So if you're not ready, you don't feel like the wound is still fresh right now, you don't think you're ready to hear some truth about this, then please click off, man. Come back at another time. But I encourage you to stay, because sometimes eh, diving straight in is just what you need, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't sugarcoat your way out of situations. And I think losing a loved one is one of those situations. Now, I tell you, a big thing that was on my mind is if there's something beyond, right? Like, if my loved one has passed on to something, a better life, or if, once we die, once we're done, it's just black, like lights out. You know what I mean? Like, lights out. So a big question that I had was if my loved one was suffering. If they're suffering, if they're scared, if they're in pain, and nobody wants that for their loved one. But I pose this view for you. Whether we do move on, say we move on, right, to a better place, like, a lot of people believe our loved one isn't suffering anymore. They're in a better place, like everybody says, right? But if you don't believe that, you believe once we pass, it's lights out. That's it. Understand as well, that means our loved one is not suffering anymore. So that was a thought that kept me a little bit sane, because we don't want to see our loved ones suffer. And sometimes we do, and it's unfortunate, when it's their time or their time's coming, that either it could be a very tragic situation, or it could be something more drawn out, an illness, and we see them suffering. But no matter the way, no matter what you believe in, whether an afterlife or lights out, we're done, take some kind of peace knowing that your loved one is not suffering anymore. That was it's I think I'm still battling myself with those emotions. But honestly, no matter what you believe in, both outcomes, they're not suffering anymore. So take that load off your shoulders, or try to, because I know it's not easy. And I feel for you. If you clicked on this video, I feel for you, because you're going through it. You're going through it. But I'm not trying to be cheesy. I'm not trying to be played out. I'm just trying to let you know that there's other people. There's other people going through it. You're not alone. I know that in times like this, it might feel like nobody knows what we're going through. We're the only ones. Why us? Why my loved one? Why did that happen to them? You know what I mean? And it sucks, man. It's hard, but it's unfortunately, it's a part of life. And one day our time is going to come too. I know another thing that losing a loved one could lead to is thinking like, I can't go on without them. I cannot live without them. Whether it's your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your best friend, your sister, your brother, your child, all of those are terrible. All of those are terrible. And I know some feelings can cross your mind thinking that I just can't go on without them. But let me tell you something, man. Whether it was just recently, a month ago, your loved one passed, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, or even a couple hours ago, even a couple of minutes ago, man, you got to understand time passes and we move forward. I didn't say move on, but we move forward. I know it feels right now that, man, I can't continue. I can't go on without my loved one. I can't do it. Honestly, man, look back at how much time has passed. Like I said, whether it was 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 months, 2 days, or even 2 years, you move forward. And I've already came to terms. I will never move on personally from my loss, but we move forward. Because I asked myself, would my loved one want me to stop? Would my loved one want me to quit? No, man. You see, unfortunately, it's very unfortunate, man, but life happens. Death happens. you know and honestly, when it happens, there's nothing we can do about it, and it sucks. There's just nothing we can do about it. But you know what we can do? We can control what we do. We can control how we honor that loved one. We can keep on moving. We can keep moving forward, doing things to make that loved one proud. you know we can live our lives. We can live our lives for our loved ones. you know I know it sucks. I know it hurts. And I know it's just a dark feeling. Like, I can't go on. I can't go on. I can't. No, no, yes, you can. I'm here to tell you straight up. Yes, you can. You can move forward. You can. So get it out of your head that you can't, because you've already been doing it. Again, whether it was 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, or 2 months, 2 years, you've been moving forward. Now it's our time. It's our time to live for our loved one. I challenge you to do things you never thought possible. I challenge you to push yourself to the limits, to go beyond your comfort zone and live a life that your loved one will be proud of. Again, if you found this video, you're not alone. At least me and you are here discussing this topic. I appreciate you for listening to this video. And I take comfort in knowing that we're not alone in this situation. And I take comfort in knowing that you just searching for this video shows that there's hope in you and there's a spark in you. You're just looking for that light on how, like the light to follow on how to keep moving forward. And you're already on the right path. Keep your head up. I know it sucks. I know it's hard right now. And honestly, it might not get better for a while, honestly. But what we can do is move forward on living a life that our loved one will be proud of. And I challenge you to do that. I have faith in you. I'm gonna work on my life. Will you work on yours?